Hey everyone, welcome back to the Artificial Intelligence Studio. Today, we're diving deep into a technology that's changing the way people across the world access the internet, Starlink. You might have heard about it from SpaceX, or maybe you've seen its satellites in the night sky. But what exactly is Starlink? Who came up with it? When did it all start? And most importantly, how does it actually work? Let's break it all down. Let's start with the basics. So, what is Starlink? Well, Starlink is a satellite internet constellation project developed by SpaceX, the private aerospace company founded by Elon Musk. Essentially, Starlink is a network of low Earth orbit satellites that aims to provide high-speed, low-latency internet access to virtually every part of the planet. Starlink was developed by SpaceX, but let's zoom in on the timeline. The idea behind Starlink began to take shape around 2015, although SpaceX didn't launch its first batch of test satellites until February 2018. The first successful batch of operational satellites, called the Starlink 1, was launched in May 2019. While SpaceX is a large team, Elon Musk, the founder and CEO, has been the driving force behind this ambitious project. Musk's goal is to bridge the digital divide by providing internet access in underserved regions, where traditional internet infrastructure is difficult or costly to set up. So how does Starlink actually work? Let's break it down step by step. Starlink relies on thousands of small satellites placed in low Earth orbit, or LEO. These satellites orbit at an altitude of around 340 miles, or 550 kilometers. Now, the reason they're positioned at this lower orbit is to reduce latency. Unlike traditional satellites, which orbit much higher and have delays, Starlink's low orbit minimizes the distance data needs to travel, resulting in a faster connection. Each Starlink satellite is equipped with powerful antennas and lasers. These antennas allow the satellites to communicate with ground stations on Earth as well as other satellites in the constellation. The lasers are a crucial part, as they enable inter-satellite links, where data can hop from one satellite to another before reaching the ground station. This helps route data much faster and reduces the need for a lot of ground infrastructure. For you as a user, Starlink's setup is surprisingly simple. When you subscribe to Starlink, you receive a small satellite dish known as the Starlink kit. This dish connects to the satellites overhead and provides internet to your home. The dish is designed to automatically adjust its position to get the best connection as satellites move across the sky. Installation is straightforward, just plug it in, point it toward the sky, and it'll start connecting with nearby satellites. The dish, which is also nicknamed Dishy McFlatface by the SpaceX team, is highly durable and can even withstand extreme weather conditions. Starlink's technology can be a game-changer for people in rural or remote areas who have limited or no access to high-speed internet. By providing internet from space, Starlink bypasses the need for expensive underground cables and cell towers, reaching places that were previously hard to serve. It's even being used in emergencies to restore communication in disaster-struck areas, like during recent hurricanes and wildfires. Of course, Starlink isn't without challenges. For one, the cost of launching and maintaining a massive constellation of satellites is high. Plus, there's some concern over the impact of having so many satellites on space traffic and astronomy, with scientists raising concerns about light pollution and the risk of satellite collisions. SpaceX is aware of these issues and is working on minimizing the visibility of its satellites and designing them to deorbit and burn up safely at the end of their lifespan. So, what does the future hold for Starlink? SpaceX has ambitious plans to keep expanding the Starlink network. Currently, there are over 4,000 Starlink satellites in orbit, with approval to launch thousands more. This means Starlink will continue to grow, improving speed and coverage as the network matures. And who knows? We might see global, high-speed internet available everywhere, no matter how remote the location. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into Starlink. It's fascinating how technology is bringing us closer to a connected world, and Starlink is a huge step in that direction. Let me know in the comments if you'd consider trying Starlink or if you're already using it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights and updates. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.